Hi friends, today my discussing topic is about the current interruption. How the current has been interrupted inside the breaker. We all know, as if we are all doing our technical job or technical education, we all know that a breaker has two contact, one fixed contact, one moving contact. By help of some mechanisms, that is being called mechanism box of the circuit breaker, I will obviously attach the circuit breaker mechanism box and inside mechanisms pictures with that video, with this video, so you should have to understand very well for your workplace and for your knowledge is concerned. So the current interruption is depend on the circuit interruption. If you interrupted the circuit, you are interrupting the current. So inside the breaker, the fixed contact and moving contact, by help of the mechanism box, we are just opening the contacts, opening the contact and closing the contact inside the interrupters. That interrupter should be SF6 extinguished, vacuum interrupter, oil circuit breakers, different types of all circuit breakers are now being used nowadays. So today my topic is about the circuit interruptions with the current interruption. I have drawn a circuit. This is the generating plant. This is the generating plant. By help of this symbol, I am just showing that this is the generators. This is the transformers. By help of these transformers, the generated voltage is just stepped up at the generating station. After stepped up the voltage to a certain desirable value, we are just transmitting the power to a substation. So this is a substation. Suppose, as per example, all the things we are just taking for example for your understanding, friends. So suppose this is a substation and this is the circuit breaker is being used at the substation for the circuit interruptions or for the current interruption also. So if a fault is happened here, so the circuit breaker will be operated quickly and just interrupted the faulty circuit from the healthy portion of the circuit. So the part of the others healthy section will not be damaged. So this is a simplified diagram and we are drawing a fault. It may be the earth fault, it may be the face-to-face fault, etc. I am drawing here LC circuit. L is the inductance of the circuit and C is the capacitance of the circuit. This is the generator. If I draw these for the transmissions line, as per this diagram is concerned here, I am just drawing a LC circuit of that particular transmissions network. So these transmissions networks will shown as like as this: generator, inductance, capacitance, circuit breaker, and this is the fault that is just shown here. This is also the fault. It may be the earth fault, it may be the face-to-face fault, etc. So in the power system contained an appreciable amount of inductance and capacitance. When fault occurred, this capacitance circuit will be short circuited. The capacitance will be short circuited and the huge amount of fault current will be flow. So the huge amount of fault current will be limited by that particular type of inductance. So by help of the inductance, the fault current will be limited, and by the same, when the fault occurs, the capacitance will be short circuited. So Today we are just discussed about the rate of rise of restriking voltage, RRRV. Rate of increase of the restriking voltage. Unit is kV per microsecond. Capacitance is short circuited by fault. That we have already discussed about this picture, that the capacitance is just short circuited by the fault. Short circuit current is limited by inductance. We have already discussed. Short circuit current lag the voltage by 90 degree. As I have drawn the diagram sinusoidal wave of the voltage, this is the voltage waveform, the system voltage. Suppose this is the system voltage waveform and this is the current waveform. Suppose this is the current waveform and this is the voltage waveform. So current to voltage, current is just lagging. Here the short circuit current, this is the short circuit current. So short circuit current lag the voltage by 90 degree. So I is the short circuit current and EA is the arc voltage. EA is the arc voltage. So if anything else is happened inside that, then the resultant waveform is as like as this. So this is called the arc voltage. So EA will be the arc voltage. Contact open finally and current 0. When the fixed contact and moving contact, the fixed contact and moving contact will be open, then the current will be 0. So the contact open, finally the current will be 0. So the LC combination, when the current will be 0, then the circuit as a series circuit of the LC circuit, we will consider it a series circuit, and the LC combination will be the oscillatory circuit. Transient frequency will be there, Fn equal to 1 by 2 pi root over LC. Some condition has there, if RRRV, rate of rise of restriking voltage, is greater than the RRDS. What is DS? Is the dielectric strength. If the contact dielectric strength is less than restriking voltage, then the arc will be struck between the contact. If RRRV is less than from RRDS, then the arc fail to restrict. So the value that's depend, RRRV depend upon the recovery voltage and the natural frequency of oscillation. So Fn is the natural frequency of oscillation. So in the power station, if the short circuit occur near the bus bar, suppose a short circuit occur near the bus bar. So C is the small here and Fn is the high there. So RRRV is very large. So it is the worst cases of the rate of rise of the restriking voltage. So for the short circuit occurring near the power station bus bar, the C is being small and Fn is high, so RRRV will be the large. So friend, if you are interested to show my video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updated technical and real life video. So share my video with your friends, colleagues and whatever you can. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much. And obviously show my old videos and the new videos also. Thank you very much.